Start. The recent outbreak of COVID-19 coronavirus in several countries, including India, has necessitated the immediate adoption of measures to ensure social distancing in order to prevent the transmission of the virus. The Supreme Court of India and High Courts have adopted measures to reduce the physical presence of lawyers, litigants, court staff, paralegal personnel, and representatives of the electronic and print media in courts across the country and to ensure the continued dispensation of justice. Every individual and institution is expected to cooperate in the implementation of measures designated to reduce the transmission of the virus. The scaling down of conventional operations within the precincts of courts is a measure in that direction. Access to justice is fundamental to preserve the rule of law in the democracy envisaged by the Constitution of India. The challenges occasioned by the outbreak of COVID-19 have to be addressed while preserving the constitutional commitment to ensuring the delivery of and access to justice to those who seek it. It is necessary to ensure compliance with social distancing guidelines issued from time to time by various health authorities, Government of India and states. Court hearings in congregation must necessarily become an exception during this period. Modern technology has enabled courts to enhance the quality and effectiveness of the administration of justice. Technology has facilitated advances in speed, accessibility, and connectivity, which enable the dispensation of justice to take place in diverse settings and situations without compromising the core legal principles of adjudication. Indian courts have been proactive in embracing advancement in technology in judicial proceedings. The Indian judiciary has incorporated information and communication technology systems through the e-courts integrated mission mode project e-courts project as part of the national e-governance plan. The robust infrastructure in place has reduced conventional impediments and legal uncertainty surrounding the use of virtual courts. ICT enabled infrastructure is available across all courts, including the district judiciary, which constitutes the initial interface of the court system with the citizen. The use of technology found judicial recognition in precedent of this court in state of Maharashtra versus Praful Desai 2003 for SCC 601. This court held that the term evidence includes electronic evidence and that video conferencing may be used to record evidence. It observed that developments in technology have opened up the possibility of virtual courts which are similar to physical courts. Advances in science and technology have now, so to say, shrunk the world. They now enable one to see and hear events taking place far away as they are actually taking place. Video conferencing is an advancement in science and technology which permits one to see, hear, and talk with someone far away with the same facility and ease as if he is present before you, that is, in your presence. In fact, he/she is present before you on a screen. Except for touching, one can see, hear, and observe as if the party is in the same room. In video conferencing, both parties are in presence of each other. Recording of such evidence would be as per procedure established by law. Faced with the unprecedented and extraordinary outbreak of a pandemic, it is necessary that courts at all levels respond to the call of social distancing and ensure that court premises do not contribute to the spread of virus. This is not a matter of discretion but of duty. Indeed, courts throughout the country, particularly at the level of the Supreme Court and the High Courts, have employed video conferencing for dispensation of justice and as guardians of the Constitution and as protectors of individual liberty governed by the rule of law. Taking cognizance of the measures adopted by this court and by the high courts and district courts, it is necessary for this court to issue directions by taking recourse to the jurisdiction conferred by Article 142 of the Constitution. Stop.